Yo, Big Kish back up in here. We got an X collage, man. This joint gonna be dope. You not gonna want to click off this video. It's about to be fire. Check this out, man. We got, I ain't even gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell y'all. Before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all pick y'all up a copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset, written by me, Big Kish. The link will be in the description for purchase. And I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the book, supporting the channel, liking, subscribing. Y'all make sure y'all get the likes up. You are not going to want to click off this collage right here. It is going to be fire, y'all. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it. So somebody had posted, I wish Andri, which is the sister right here, she's on TikTok, but she's not on X. I wish Andri had a page up here. I enjoy seeing her hip-hop takes and videos on TikTok. Credit according to Andri on TikTok. So this sister had a take, and I thought it was dope. Like, she goes into, like, people having just conversations just for the hell of it. Not even on no, you know what I'm saying, attacking each other, nothing like that. So I'm going to go through it, and then I'm going to let y'all know what I think about what there's a type of person you have to be in order to have these type of conversations. You must be mature, man. You can't be having this contentious, wanting to, not contentious in a good way, contentious in a bad way. Like, you know, those people that just be wanting to argue and then they want to fight, like they want to get loud. They want everybody to hear. You can't have no decent, discord with those type of people. But there's decent people out there. But let's just see what she got to say, y'all. Check it out.
My biggest issue with online discourse on any topic, but especially music, is that people have lost the My biggest issue with online discourse on any topic, but especially music, is that people have lost the art of having a conversation just for the sake of conversation. Anytime you bring up a topic, especially if you're comparing two artists, two albums, to whatever, people get so defensive. Like, why are we talking about this? Because it's fun. It's not fun for y'all because every discussion turns into defending yourself and defending your favorite artist. Trust me, I get it. I was debate club president for 3 years running, but debates are not necessarily about who's right. It's a thought exercise. Like, discourse should not have...
Y'all hear that? A thought exercise. Look at it as you're increasing your brain, like rewiring or thinking in a different way from what you normally think. You know what I'm saying? The Bible, it says iron sharpeneth iron. So it's good to be able to see how somebody else thinks. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope.
Have such a negative connotation to it. Let's have the silly conversations. Let's have the nonsense debates just because. For example, I remember having a conversation with a bunch of other music lovers and the topic landed on who's better, Jadakiss or Big Boy. The immediate reactions were either, why are we talking about this? There's such different artists. Or this is a stupid question because there's a very obvious answer. But questions like that could be really interesting because it forces you to think about the artist in ways that you probably haven't before. As people share their arguments, you might learn some new information or ideas that you just haven't thought of. We need to make thinking cool again and not just stick to regurgitating the ideas that everyone has accepted as the only correct answer. There's this thing in the hip-hop community where there are certain opinions that everyone kind of just like accepts as law, but no one ever actually takes the time to explain why that is. You could scream from the rooftop about how Illmatic is the greatest hip-hop album of all time, but if you never actually take the time to break that down, you can't be surprised when younger generations don't align with that. So yeah, maybe one day I will compare Playboi Carti and Mos Def, but not with the intention of tearing...
Oh, snap. So what she's elaborating on is like fun thoughts, just like doing it just for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying? Just to have a conversation. She said Playboi Carti and Mos Def. Ah, man, that's very interesting. It's just I like, thinking outside of the box. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So you might run into somebody who just want to shut down a conversation because they don't want to have it because it's probably too hard, or they probably think that they're going to lose in this made up battle. You know what I'm saying? Every conversation don't have to be a battle between, okay, I'm right, you're wrong, I win, you lose, I'm big, you're small, and haha, I'm the victor. It ain't got to be like that. It really don't.
Tearing one down, but just as an opportunity to talk about rap music and maybe learn something new.
And not even with just hip hop, with other things. You know what I'm saying? I think that was dope. Yeah, shout out to the sister, man. This is some old TDE merch. They said that this is the first TDE merch. Now we got Dot at the. Hold on, let me make sure we right over here. Let me make sure we right, y'all. Let me make sure we right. We got Dot on stage, so somebody was wearing this, right? And Dot was on stage shouting him out. He was laughing about it, like, damn, y'all got all the old TDE merch. Check it out, y'all.
Sign it! Sign it! It's like the first motherfucking birthday. Sign! Y'all make some noise for yourself tonight, Sign!
Yeah, if you got the first TDE merch, y'all put it in the comment section so you can send it to me. It's like that. It says Kendrick Lamar acknowledges a fan wearing TDE's first merch and then alerts SZA. I know that brought back memories. Yeah, it sure did. I think that was dope. Next, what was this sister talking about right here? What was this sister? Not hip hop. Oh, so she's going on to say how, what's not hip hop. I don't remember this, but I saved it for a reason. But let's see what she got to say.
Drake and Travis Scott are the perfect case studies for the Black suburban boy experience and what happens when you feel
The Black suburban boy experience. Not feeling included, probably. There's nothing wrong with being from the suburbs. Nothing wrong with it. I wish I was from the suburbs. I wish the big house with the cool house, cold, got the fluffy comforters and all. I wish I was living in that.
Drake and Travis Scott are the perfect case studies for the Black suburban boy experience and what happens when you feel the need to perform a culture, struggle, survival story that you never lived. Drake, especially as of late, performs the hood. He borrows the slang, energy, edge that comes from various hood cultures, whereas Travis disrespects the elders of that culture and shrugs at its lineage, all the while using that same culture as a backdrop to his productions. Two different
Damn. But this is the thing. They didn't have to go that route. Lil Wayne said it. Keep it Canadian. Also, there was remember when Deleted did a breakdown, nice breakdown of what's the ATL dude name? He go by like 3. This Is America. That dude. I can't think of his name. I don't know why my brain be getting foggy. But saying it like all he did was had to be real about it. And look how successful Danny Glover. Look how successful Danny Glover is. You know what I'm saying? He kept it real. No, I'm not a gangster, but I'm a comedian. I do this, I do that, and he's still successful. He ain't have to go out and be no gangster and be, doing whatever, the hood do or whatever. He ain't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? He just kept it real.
Responses to the same internal question of how do I fit into a culture that the world assigns me by default, but I have no real claim to. That's why the Black boy suburbia experience must be one of the most surreal, perplexing journeys in America. What I saw growing up was performance, right? You must be the athlete, the comedic relief, too cool to care. You build your persona or personality from a representation of you that you have no real claim or relation to. You haven't lived that struggle but desire the respect that comes from that culture. You mimic it, costume it, and then disregard the people that originated it. One of Kendrick's most important messages.
You disregard the people that originated. And this is what I see, man. I be hating that. When people be trying to tell us how we should be thinking. No, you should be doing this. You should be doing that. Like, man, you just like your damn ancestors. You just like you. You think you run me. You think you rule me. That, bro, man, it's too much of that going on, man. You need to think like this. You got to do this. Bruh, go sit down, boy.
messages in Not Like Us is that the hood, the ghetto is not a movie set piece. It's not a backdrop. And the only people who should be able to have some sort of social currency off of that are the people who experienced it. Artists like Kendrick and Clips have every right to protect a house that they were born into and that they build upon because they know what it costs for that house to be there in the first place. Artists like Drake and Travis Scott use the house as a backdrop, as a playpen, as something to dibble in and out of. There's so much more to be said on this topic.
Dang.
The Black boy suburban experience is a true phenomenon that I don't think has been dissected, analyzed, studied as
This is something I could imagine FD Signifier tackling in about a 3-hour joint. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wish she went longer with this. Yeah, she's definitely cooking on this.
thoroughly as the Black girl suburban experience. I'd love to hear from people, especially Black men, about that experience of growing up in suburbia and what that means, what it looks like to you, how it's informed your manhood.
Yeah, I wondered, like, yo, did you see your parents argue in the house? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of confidence that give you? Just like, you know what I'm saying? The Black suburban experience. Damn, we already know about the ghetto. We already know about the hood. You know what I'm saying? We know about the roaches and the cereal box and behind the refrigerator. We already know about that. Let us know about the Black suburban experience. That's a fire take right there. That's a fire. I wish somebody did dissect that. Damn. I wish somebody dissect. That's a good take right there. Ooh, I want somebody to dissect that. I want somebody to dissect that one right there. That'd be fire. That would be fire, y'all. Next story, y'all. This was dope. Imagine Hove and Tata laughing at you courtside at the Rucker. How Smush Parker blowing a wide open layup became a Jay-Z bar. So this was a bar. I ain't know that it was from this. You know what I'm saying? We all know the bar, but I ain't know it was from this though.
I made, one of.
Hold up. When Jay-Z said, I check cheddar like a food inspector. No. Oh, yeah. I check cheddar like a food inspector, talking about in a restaurant, but he's saying check cheddar. Cheddar is somebody's name. Dude, finish your breakfast. At the Rucker, somebody was telling him, like, yo, when I pass you the ball, he messed up. He ain't do that. He messed up. He missed the shot. And the guy was telling him, yo, finish your breakfast. Finish your breakfast. Jay-Z was on the side laughing. And that's where that bar had came from. I checked cheddar like a food inspector. My homie straight said, dude, finish your breakfast. But that's what this come from.
Jay-Z songs, but I didn't make Jay-Z, so I was the butt of the joke.
I check cheddar like a food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast.
I was playing with John Strick up in 55th, and he hit me with one of his no-look passes on a baseline, and I went up for a reverse dunk, and the ball slipped out of my hand, and I missed it. And
see, he missed it. He threw it behind it, and he missed it. And the guy was like, yo, finish your breakfast.
out of my hand, and I missed it. And the very next time out, John Strick looked at me with one of his side eyes, was like, yo, young fella, you got to finish your breakfast. Young fella, you got to finish your breakfast.
Oh, John Strickland. That was John Strickland that he was playing with.
Breakfast. And that line made Jay-Z's hit song.
That's Jay right there. He laughing. And that's one thing about you know what I'm saying, back then, the younger people love when the older guys like got mad. They be just saying shit. They got these little lines. They got certain lines that just be hitting. Them joints be funny as hell.
So ever since then, Jay started laughing.
Finish your breakfast. Finish your breakfast.
And I just know it was on. He called me up maybe about a couple of weeks later and said, yo, you made the album straight.
I made.
Oh, that's fire. Fire. That's the song with the lady who's in the back. That ain't lying. And I'm every day that's fly. So that's what I'm gonna do. I forgot. I gotta listen to it again. Oh yeah, this was LeBron. I got the whole joint, but I can't play it though. Let me see. Then they got a clip of him and Savannah James leaving because they was playing Drake. Now I don't know how true that was, or I don't know if they was already leaving and then they played it, or I don't know if they was leaving and then added that into the video, added that background into the video. You know what I'm saying? You know they be doing that too. This guy's about to break down everything that Drake missed. So he said, stack this next to what clips Kendrick and Tyler been dropping, and it sounds like recess rap finger painting next to fine art. Drake looked too old in the face to be rapping like this. I'ma keep it a buck. Let's check it out, y'all. Let's see what we got.
Man, what did I miss?
Kendrick fucked you up.
Man, what did I miss?
After he fucked you up, they let him perform at the Super Bowl, you know, the most viewed thing in the world.
What did I miss?
I think he got a Grammy for a diss record.
Man, what did I miss?
He came to your city and performed that diss record.
Man, what did I miss?
How you one of the biggest artists in the world missing all this shit? And it happened to you. Somebody turn...
How you the biggest artist in the world missing all of this?
Turn his TV on.
Yo, he said somebody turn his TV on. Damn.
And it happened to you. Somebody turn his TV on.
Dang. Somebody turn his TV on because he missing a whole lot. He missing everything. Hershey's Chocolate tweeted out, this the weird-ish Drake fans do to keep his numbers up instead of actually enjoying the music. They don't give a if the song trash as long as he stay on top. The numbers they brag about for years, all they got left to hold on to. They call everybody bots, but literally out here using different accounts to manually bot streams. Oh, that's a weird ass obsession. Whole fan base organizing streams, marathons, just to try to defend his diminishing legacy. This some parasocial these weirdos attacking their identity and all right, look. This is it, y'all. How to stream. What did I miss? So what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? It's all on this joint. I don't know how this playlist stuff works. So she's exposing how this is bots and, you know, all they care about is numbers. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what else we got. If I didn't learn to love myself, forgive myself 100 times, dog, I am a sinner. Crowd who's probably going to sin again. Lord, forgive me. Yeah, man. Check this out. You got to learn to forgive yourself. Whatever you've been through, you got to learn to forgive yourself and stop trying to prove to everybody. It's about you at the end of the day. Let's see what we got, y'all.
If I didn't learn to love myself, forgive myself 100 times down. I am a sinner.
Hey, that's one of them songs that I be mumbling, thinking I know the words, and I don't know the words to it. Look, I'm thinking somebody tweeted it, but it's the end of the verse. Yeah, I can't play the music because they getting the concerts too. Yeah, YouTube picking up the concerts too and demonetizing the videos. But yeah, let's see what we got with SZA. SZA gonna be out here all day, y'all. Might as well. Oh yeah, she's signing all of them. Oh, Kendrick said sister gonna be out here all day. She said, "You my family." That's what I like, man. She got that new spirit and she's still holding on to it. She love it. She love what she do. You know, she's not bored. Next story, y'all. Let's see what we got. Reference points. 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying. I think we went over this the other day, but not this right here. LL Cool J, Rope Chain, Red Hat with the red pants, Ludacris Get Back music video. Yeah, so this is Tyler the Creator, like the things, the concepts that he got. The Big Fist, 50 Cent, and LL Cool J, red pants, the rope chain. Next story, y'all. Good afternoon, Ken folks. Have a blessed day, and I bet you all got a beautiful smile like Kendrick. Let's see what we got, y'all.
Did you catch the rare smile Kendrick flashed during his tour? He saved a lost friendship with just one move. At his recent Birmingham show, Kendrick was about to start when he suddenly paused, staring at a spot in the crowd, first looking confused, then breaking into a smile that
Bro, he looked real down to earth when he did that, yo. He looked real down to earth.
he paused, staring at a spot in the crowd, first looking confused, then breaking into a smile that sent the entire audience.
Hold on, I gotta make sure y'all see that double take that he did, bro. That double take was like real.
When he suddenly paused, staring at a spot in the crowd, first looking confused, then breaking into a smile that sent the entire audience wild. Yes, that smile, the complete opposite of the quiet, sometimes melancholic Kendrick we're used to. So, what sparked the change in his mood? According to fans, two girls in the crowd were holding a sign with the name Efferman on it, and it caught Kendrick's eye. Efferman wasn't just any name, he was Kendrick's high school buddy. After graduation, they lost touch, but with Kendrick in Europe for his tour, Efferman happened to be nearby but couldn't reach him. So, the girls took matters into their own hands, holding up the sign to help Kendrick reconnect, and it worked. At first, Kendrick was puzzled, but then the name hit him, and he smiled, remembering their younger days.
Damn. Ain't nothing like seeing like somebody from when you was younger. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. It's just something about that. You know what I mean? That's dope.
Better, after the show, he invited Efferman and the girls backstage to catch up. Anyone who knows Kendrick knows he's not the type to forget where he came from. Not only has he donated millions to his hometown of Compton, but he also paid off $347,000 in lunch debt for 103 U.S. schools. And for his old friends, he's provided jobs, resources, and opportunities to chase their music dreams. As Kendrick himself says, "If I eat, we all eat. If I rise, I take them with me."
Damn. That's down to earth. If I eat, we all eat. If I rise, I'm going to take them all with me. That's fire, bro. That is fire. Never forget where y'all come from, man. Don't never forget where you come from. Y'all let me know what y'all think about today's collage, man. Big Kish signing out. Going, y'all. Excuse me for the reading, y'all. I'm congested. My head cloudy. Been up since 4. Yeah. Y'all excuse me. I'm not sharp right now. I ain't sharp right now. You know what I mean?